She's mine. I want to know your name.
Belle de Jour.
That means beauty of the day.
A refined woman. A perfect marriage. Yet beneath this calm surface lies a restless inner world. Welcome back to the channel. Today we explore Belle de Jour, the 1967 masterpiece by legendary director Luis Buñuel. This is a film that reshaped cinema's understanding of identity, imagination, and the fragile boundary between reality and illusion. Belle de Jour is often misunderstood as a provocative or controversial work, but in truth, it is unsettling in a far more subtle way. This is not a story about physical intimacy. It is a story about repression and what happens when human desire is forced to remain hidden. In today's video, we examine Belle de Jour through the lens of psychological and intellectual cinema. Not to provoke, but to understand why this film continues to challenge audiences more than 50 years after its release. The story follows Severine, a woman from Parisian high society. She appears to have everything: wealth, beauty, and a devoted husband who is a respected doctor. Yet internally, Severine feels emotionally disconnected. She is troubled by recurring fantasies and an inability to reconcile her inner life with social expectations. In search of balance, she chooses an unexpected solution. From 2 to 5 in the afternoon each day, she enters a separate world, one governed by rules, distance, and ritual. This is where her nickname, Belle de Jour, or Beauty of the Day, originates. In films often described as taboo, controversy rarely comes from what is shown. It comes from ideas that question social structure. Belle de Jour challenges convention in 3 ways. First, it presents a woman who does not fit traditional moral categories. Severine is not a victim. She is not a revolutionary. She is calm, composed, emotionally restrained, yet her inner life is filled with contradiction. Second, the film questions the idea of the ideal marriage. Severine's husband is gentle, caring, and sincere, but this very stability creates emotional distance rather than connection. The film suggests that harmony does not always lead to fulfillment. Third, Belle de Jour proposes that social respectability and private inner conflict can exist side by side without guilt and without a clear moral conclusion. This refusal to judge is what makes the film so challenging. Luis Buñuel's surreal storytelling is central to the film's power. He never signals clearly where imagination ends and reality begins. The audience is drawn into a space where both coexist naturally. Consider the mysterious box carried by the foreign client. What is inside? What creates the strange sound? The film never explains. Buñuel leaves it unresolved, a reminder that human nature always contains elements we cannot fully understand. Buñuel treats desire not as pleasure, but as a psychological condition. Severine does not seek excitement. She seeks control through structure and repetition. Her double life allows her to separate social identity, private imagination, emotional distance. This separation reveals a deeper idea. Social rules do not remove desire. They only reshape how it exists. In Belle de Jour, imagination becomes a protected inner space. Throughout his career, Buñuel often criticized the bourgeois world. Polite, educated, yet emotionally restrained. Severine's daily environment is filled with elegant interiors, careful conversations, emotional control. But beneath this surface lies a quiet tension, not physical conflict, but psychological pressure. The film suggests that modern society prefers silence over uncomfortable honesty. The performances elevate the film. Catherine Deneuve delivers a remarkable portrayal. Her expression is minimal, yet emotionally powerful. Supporting actors, such as Michel Piccoli and Geneviève Page, add layers of tension and contrast. Fashion also plays a symbolic role. The costumes by Yves Saint Laurent are not merely decorative. They function as armor, a polished exterior concealing emotional fragility. Deneuve's performance remains iconic, a composed surface masking inner unrest. Ultimately, Belle de Jour is not simply a film about desire. It is a meditation on freedom, social expectation, and the invisible constraints placed on the human mind. Its open ending has inspired debate for decades. Was what we saw real, or was it an internal resolution within Severine's imagination? What is your interpretation? Share your thoughts in the comments. If you enjoyed this analysis, like the video and subscribe for more explorations of cinema that challenges how we think. Thank you for watching.